Don't listen, Steve. You can do this. How's it going there, Steve?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I would say just good. I'm not a pretty good guy.
You just good? You're hanging in there?
Yeah.
Just dandy?
Randy dandy.
Randy dandy. So tell me, how was your life as a youngster? What did you think of this last episode of My Hero?
It was a good episode. I want to say I thought it was going to be a lot more like group fighting. It wasn't as group fighty as I would like it to be. You know, like there was honestly, there was one good fight scene in it. But other than that, I want to say it was a good episode. It wasn't a great episode, I would say.
Wow, not a great episode. I liked it. I'm kind of with you, though. I thought it was going to be more everyone together doing stuff, but it was more focused on...
There was more story than there was actual, fighting.
I hate story. I just want fighting. It was more focused on Suneater. And
which also, a great name.
Yeah, but I don't know. Not my favorite hero.
I'll be honest, he rose the ranks up in my favorite list. I will say.
Really?
I had him on the bottom rung like nothing. But now I actually have him he actually resonated with me this episode.
Did he? I don't know. I felt like they wanted to make you like him. I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. I mean, it's good that they explained more of his powers. Because before you weren't really sure.
Yeah, and I think it actually proved mine and your point that, he could eat anything and it can actually generate.
Doesn't have to be food, which we'll talk about a little later. But basically, this episode starts off right where the last one ended, where the heroes and the cops are raiding the lair, I guess, the
compound.
The compound.
Yeah, they barge in. They showed a dragon lady.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes into the actual I want to say there's a weird front lawn. Let's just call it.
Yeah.
And basically there's more evil guys. That's where Midoriya, Red Riot, all of them were Facum, were all fighting in there. Then I believe the cops were like, "Hey, we got these guys. There's
just a bunch of henchmen.
We have these henchmen," and basically they tell them, "Go ahead, go find that girl or whatever." I don't know if they knew about it, but they say, "Go ahead, we got this." Then after that, I believe only the commissioner, I guess, and his two right-hand guys, the cops, come with, and they end up going inside the building, and due to Night Eye's hindsight, he was able to actually figure out that there was a secret wall.
Code. Yeah.
Which, honestly, coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
But how does that work? Okay. He can see into the future, right? Night Eye?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he saw himself doing the wall. But, how did he know to do that if he... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't... It doesn't make sense.
Did they ever, establish if it was, first-person view of the person, or...
I don't know. It just showed him going over there and doing the buttons. But, if he had no idea to do that, why would that show up in his future?
I think he did, and that's why he knew.
It's just
because I think the first objective was to get to Aerie and make sure she's safe. Because if she's not safe, guess what? You're fucking dead.
It's just confusing. But I could look past it, I guess.
But remember, we look at everything with a fine tooth.
Yeah.
We'll fucking find plot holes in anything.
Yeah. I was just confused, but they get through this. They get into the secret base.
Also, I have one thing written down too. Suneater.
Mm-hmm.
He wondered if someone tipped them off. And I said that in the last episode.
You did say that in the last episode. You thought they had like a spy. A rat.
Oh no. A rat.
A rat. I don't know, man. Who do you think it is? I think it's Night Eye still, but...
What, the rat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's Night Eye. I think it just might be like
It's probably going to be someone they haven't shown yet.
It's either that, or it might even just be like a dirty cop.
Ooh, dirty cop. Okay.
But I feel like that would definitely be just like a cop out,
Literally.
bullshit, freaking.
Yeah.
Well, I was meaning it in a different way,
no,
but that is true. But I would think like that's just poor writing, I'd say.
Yeah.
If you make it like, oh yeah, it's just the human that fucking did it because they have all these faults and he owes the freaking Yakuza money.
Yeah, let it be a hero, because heroes can have flaws too.
Yes. Not all heroes wear capes.
Wow. It's insightful.
Some wear badges that say Detective Sherlock Holmes.
So can you tell me what was going on with the twisty room?
Oh, that was
Whose quirk is that?
Mimic.
That's his thing?
Yeah, he could like he could almost do like what the hell, Mirio?
Yeah.
He could do like that. He could like somehow phase his body into things, and that will now be his body, if that makes sense.
And I know they said that he can only do it on something the size of like a refrigerator, but because he took the
Steroids.
the hero steroids, he was doing it real big. I just wasn't sure. I must have completely missed who was doing it.
Yeah, it was it's that little freaking bird guy.
I just wasn't really clear on how that exactly worked and what was even happening.
Yeah, that was pretty cool though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Another thing, Deku and Red Riot just punching through that wall.
Combo move.
I freaking love combo moves. It's freaking great. Like I love when like they have two freaking like characters.
I like them working together.
That are so good, and then like kind of like when one backs off, the other one is coming to attack you. It's kind of like freaking cool. But Mirio ends up phasing through the walls to like get to the girl quicker.
To see what's like ahead.
Yeah. So when he does that, everyone else, after he phases through the walls, they get phased through the floor.
They fall down.
And that is where they are met by the 8 bullets of the Hasaikai.
The trash boys.
Trash men.
The trash
Surfing
men,
bird.
yep.
But yeah, they get put in the a little trap with the 8 bullets of the Hasaikai, which they're basically trash heroes.
Yeah. They're like heroes that were, or not heroes, they're villains that like didn't want to live anymore or felt useless or something had happened to them, and they got recruited by Overhaul.
Which honestly, just imagine that though, like being a crappy supervillain and then can't even kill yourself.
I don't think their powers are that bad though. They're pretty cool.
They are well. What's the one with the plague mask?
I don't know his name, but
Oh, it's Larceny.
He takes your stuff.
See, I see Larceny and Crystalline have good quirks. Now that freaking Lockjaw,
Food
I'm gonna
guy.
call him Lockjaw.
Yeah.
That one I will say is a horrible quirk.
Is it though?
Unless you're a rat, you don't need it.
You could chew through anything.
I already can.
But no, crystal is pretty useful, I'd say.
Yeah, it is, depending on the hardness, I would say. Like if you were able to like have crystals the density or strength of diamonds, yes. But if it's like some weird like I don't know my crystals and gemstones very well, but you get what I'm saying. Like if it's like freaking some cubic zirconium that can maybe break.
Some cubic zirconium, man, not worth it for you.
Yeah, who knows? It could even be the silica gel.
Fair point.
Everything gets shipped with.
The little packets.
Yep.
But they're starting to fight, but Eraser. I was just gonna say that's a double.
What?
I was just gonna say Eraser erases their powers, but I was trying to think of a different way to say it. But that's what happens.
You could say he blocks their quirk for a short time.
Yeah, and it's interesting. One of them says it's a weaker version of Ares' quirk.
Yes, another thing that we stated too.
Mm-hmm. Like his is a temporary thing, and hers is like a permanent, or could be a permanent thing.
I don't know if it is a permanent thing. I think they're making it. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like his just blocks you from using it. Hers attacks your actual, your body.
Yeah.
So
who knows? It might honestly have the same effect, but because they're mixing it and fucking making like this weird drug out of it, who knows? It might actually just be a stupid thing that, hey, because we're mixing
hers
and
could
messing
possibly
with
make it weaker over time if it's that, like, you know what I mean? The next time you go to use it, it won't be as good.
That, or you can not call on it.
But he erases their quirk, and Amajiki says something like, "Keep them with me," and you go ahead.
Yeah.
He'll fight them off, and they can run forward. And so they do. But before Eraserhead, he knocks down the one guy, the food guy. He knocks him out because he can eat everything, and it's kind of like a good counter to his power, which is whatever he eats becomes his ability.
Which also, how was he able to like knock him out? He didn't like really fucking whack him.
He just knocked his head down.
He was just like hit you on the back of the head and run off.
But they're gone, and we're gonna see Suneater in action.
Yeah, Suneater.
And I mean, it's a pretty cool fight scene. They go back and forth a few times. He
eats a bunch of crystals. Yeah.
Yeah. He starts off using octopus arms.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is the first time he's ever done it, but he uses his hybrid power, which is like two or more things at once, you know?
Yeah, I think he might have ulted, like kind of like how Red Riot goes.
Yeah.
Red Riot.
Yeah, because he gets like a face mask that's like a hard shell, and then he has all his crazy octopus arms. And he's fighting them off, and they're saying, "Oh, we have better teamwork." And then what's his face wakes up.
Well, you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
You know.
And then Food Man wakes up, and he just starts eating him, which is kind of stupid, but...
See, I told you it was a stupid power.
Yeah. It's kind of stupid, but like I said, it's a pretty good counter to his... If you're a guy made of food, the Eater Man is a pretty good matchup.
Well, quick question. How many times are you going to go against Laffy Taffy Man?
I don't know.
Because I'll be honest, I've never came across any freaking cotton candy monster like in Scooby-Doo.
No.
But yeah, he does have an, I wouldn't say good quirk, because it doesn't really come in usefulness very often.
What, the eater?
It's very, like, yeah. It's a very niche.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say.
Because honestly, other than, what the hell is it? Tamaki, who really has food powers? Technically, I guess.
Oh, what
you
about
could
Sugar
really...
Man?
When Sugar Man?
When he eats a lot of sugar, he gets like jacked and strong. The more sugar he eats.
Are you talking about South Park?
No. I don't know his hero name, but yeah, when he always has like donuts or stuff with him, and when he eats them, and he gets stronger.
Are you thinking of Naruto?
If I showed you a picture, you'd know. But
Hold on, actually, I'm actually just being dead serious right now. I just found out there's a lot of people that eat food to fucking power up.
I don't know his name though. He has like that. He's got like big lips. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, his mouth literally looks like a donut.
Yeah, and he eats donuts and sugar to get stronger.
Okay, I remember now.
I just can't think of it.
About,
I just can't think of his name for the life of me.
Okay, now I get what you're saying, but yeah, he eats food to power up, but this guy just eats food to just eat it. There's no gain.
Yeah, he likes to eat. Oh, well, it doesn't have to be food either. So,
which I'll be honest, I don't have any problem with people eating a bunch of food, because like I like the Chinese buffet, man.
Why are you putting my man down?
Oh, no, I'm just saying that I love eating food.
So you'd like that power.
Well, no, he could just eat freaking, like, I don't know, like, unthawed freaking food. Like, he could leave a freaking Snickers bar in the freaking freezer for 5 years and fucking just... without any of his teeth breaking.
Are you jealous?
He could literally ruin the whole how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Are you jealous?
No.
Sounds like a little bit.
Because there's a lot of, like, drawbacks. Like, what if you, like, chomp into something, like, let's say, my personal problem, whenever I eat a fucking Hot Pocket, it's sometimes hot on the outside, freaking cold in the middle, or reverse it, somehow it's cold on the outside, you eat it, there's freaking lava in the middle.
I don't think it went into specifics on if he could taste it or not. He was just eating, you know?
Yeah, they did say that he has, like, super metabolism, too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as soon as he eats, like, it's freaking done and through his...
Yeah.
Dude, he'd probably have to go to the bathroom so much. Just imagine that.
That's why we don't ask those questions. Because, see, it falls apart when you ask the questions.
Oh, yeah, but I knew where I was going with this. Horrible superpower.
Horrible superpower, but a pretty decent fight.
Yeah. Well, no duh, because he was taking on 3 friggin' thugs. The 8 bullets of the Hasai. Mm-hmm. Now, quick question. Was that just a name they got? Or is there literally 8 people that
I don't know.
That are going to show up?
I don't know. Because it would make sense if there's 8 of them. Because there's those 3, there's Mimic, there's Chronostasis, and then there would be 3 we haven't seen yet. Because that's a random name to give, like, 3 people.
Yeah.
I took it as they're just three of the weaker ones, you know? And as they go further, you get the other. And, like, the big guy who busts through the door in the last episode, he was one of them, too, I'd guess.
Okay. Do you mean the one that Dragon Lady is going up against?
Yeah, so there's henchmen, there's goons with no powers, there's the 8, like, lower tier guys, and then there's Overhaul at the top. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. Just a thought.
Do you think? Well, I'm just saying. Do you think the babysitter of Eri is one of the 8 members of the Hasaikai?
The guy looking over her?
8 bullets. That's what it was. 8 bullets.
Maybe.
I'd probably say yeah. He'd have to be.
Possibly. Only time will tell, I guess.
Yes, it will.
But I mean, we're pretty right with everything we say, so I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna call it now.
I'll be honest, yeah. Like we're probably gonna find out, but dude, we've been like 100% on our predictions so far.
We're like batting 1,000 over here, so.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep.
As Michael Jackson once said.
Did the flashback stuff work for you in this episode when it was cutting back to Amajiki and Mirio as kids? Like, did that?
It kind of did.
Like, I was like, I don't really care about this. It was interesting, but it didn't really.
Yes, that's how I'm going with it too. It was very interesting, but it wasn't. I want to say it didn't really serve much of a purpose.
Like, I didn't really get why he was. Like, was he sad because he was like nervous, but he still wanted to be a hero? And was he just like a shy person, or I didn't.
I think it's because he wanted to they want to show more character depth.
Yeah.
And B, have this thing where, okay, he's now this person that's no longer shy. He is now kind of more outgoing.
But was that his whole thing? Was that the whole thing? He was shy the whole time? Like, is that it?
That he was unsure of himself. He didn't really have the confidence. And then how Miro changed his life.
Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I feel like the introduction of the new heroes in the big 3 is kind of just like being forced at us, or kind of like heavy-handed, Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
When it could be like more natural. And I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to make these characters take over for the originals? Like, what are
I want to say they're probably more of like a mentor-y role.
Mm-hmm. But aren't they the same age?
No, I want to say they're they're maybe a year older, maybe 2, or how school grades.
So how old is Midoriya and them supposed to be?
I don't know.
Sophomore year of high school, if it was high school, and then maybe the big 3 are like seniors.
Yeah, I think that's more like it.
I just don't like these new people. Like I said, I want to see the old group together.
Well, I'll be honest. I will say Mirio definitely has grown on me. I think he is pretty cool.
He's cool. Bubble Girl doesn't do it for me though.
Yeah, I wanna say Bubble Girl I actually like. She's pretty funny. Like, she popped the bubble in front of the guy and
but that's her whole power. How is she a big 3 hero?
Well, she's not. She's Night Eye's apprentice.
Oh, I'm thinking of who's the third girl then? Who's the?
I have no idea. Wait, I know what you're I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
I thought it was Bubble Girl.
I don't think she's in it. I don't think she's actually in the storming of whatever. But yeah, I don't think she's involved in this whole storming of the Hasaikai whatever compound.
I'm looking it up. So I looked it up, and the third girl is Bubble Girl. Not Bubble Girl. Electricity Girl. The third big 3 is Electricity Girl.
And is she actually in on the raid?
No, I don't believe so. Well, mate.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But she's the third. It's not Bubble Girl. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, Bubble Girl is there, but she is not part of
She's there, but she's not part of the three. What do you think about
Bubble Girl?
no,
love
I guess it's a reveal, but the big thing that he can eat non-food and get powers.
I'll be honest, I love it.
It's definitely way cool. But the question is, does he have to taste it? You know? Okay, say he ate a crystal to get the crystallized powers, right? Did he taste it? Did he just swallow it? What was...
I think he just swallowed it because he didn't have time to taste it or anything.
Yeah. So what if he swallows something like deadly? What if he swallows like a knife? Does he have knife power? What is the limits?
I don't know because like we talked about, it's
Does
very
it have to
weird.
be digested by his body? Does it have to be in his body? So if he swallows a rock, can he be rock hard?
I'm pretty sure he can.
Okay.
But now the one thing, right? Like he went full Suneater, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's able to become hybrid anything. And he's able to choose, which we also were talking about last episode, which is pretty cool. He's able to basically figure out what he wants from it. Kind of like, I want to know one thing. He was able to make the tentacle filled with poison.
Yeah, but he didn't get to. He said he was going to, though.
No, I thought he was doing it.
He did, and then he just grabbed it away from him.
But yeah, the guy, because it's small,
So
Larceny
he
can
never
only
got to
grab
use
small items equipped. Now, yeah, that is one thing. Now, did he have to ingest the poison? Or was it just a byproduct of eating the octopus?
I think it's just the facts that octopuses make poison.
Okay.
But is his body like a computer? Like, can he just look up past food that he's eating and activate it?
No, I think that one they actually talked about. It has to be within like a 48-hour period, I think.
48 hours, because he didn't eat octopus during the fight, so he had to have it from like a previous day, and he just called on it.
But also, like, you gotta really think about it. Like, yeah, they went a lot into him on his like personal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, think of it like this: he probably was eating before the fight.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but also, yeah, it's kind of like this. They don't show them eating much, you know? Like,
no, they never, yeah.
Well, no, they were showing last episode when Midoriya just couldn't stop eating because he was nervous for Eri.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, they really don't, like, they don't have eating episodes.
They did show his pouches of food, though.
Yes, he did have...
So he carries around food with him, like, for emergencies, like, potato chip, and then he gets...
the power of potatoes.
Crunchy powers or something.
No, my favorite thing was I found out that you could actually send a spud parcel.
What's that?
Or a potato parcel. It's when they literally send you, in a box, a potato.
You gonna send me one?
As soon as I find out your address.
I don't know. Excuse me. I thought it was a good fight. Not my favorite episode. I was reading some... Before I watched the episode, I just was looking, like, reactions. People are calling him, like, the most powerful hero or, like, front runner for best hero. And I'm like, nah, I don't know about all that.
Steve, remember... Chicken Nugget Man.
Yeah, Chicken Nugget Man.
He could be Chicken Nugget Man.
But
I know you want to be Peanut Butter Jelly Man.
I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
I think I think honestly it would be one of the best powers to have.
If he drinks water, he could like shoot water at you, which would be pretty cool. No, seriously, like.
No, I'm thinking of a bad one. Goes to a conversation that we had.
Stop thinking about it. Clear your mind. Did this episode have a after credits or no? I didn't
It
watch.
did. It was just basically like
shit.
It wasn't anything like information wise. It was just like basically coming up next week. Fat Gum and Red Riot take on blah blah blah.
Oh really? I didn't see that at all.
Yeah,
I just totally skipped it. I forgot.
It wasn't anything like I want to say.
It was just a preview. Was it a preview or an after credit?
It was a preview.
Oh, it wasn't like anything else. Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
They always do them. Gotcha. Do you have anything else on this one?
No, not really.
Any theories for the next episode?
I have a feeling that the Overhaul and Airy are gonna slip away.
Yeah, most likely. How many episodes are in the season?
I want to say somewhere
it's a
around like
handful.
20 something.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a handful, right? We're not even halfway done.
Not to mention if it does like that break, like how some animes do.
Like the 12, 13 episode break. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, catch us in the fall or catch us in the spring, summer, winter.
Doesn't My Hero usually do that?
I think so.
Oh God, I'm not looking forward to it.
I know that Tokyo Ghoul did it, but they were also on their final season.
Well, they more than likely are because I think they did one last season, and I can't see them just doing like 10 plus more straight episodes. That's upsetting. But I said everything I wanted to say. I thought it was a fine episode.
Yeah, I feel like there was definitely
I was expecting more.
Yeah, the cliffhanger.
Of like everyone working together.
The cliffhanger really had it going like, oh, it's about to go down, and it just was not brought.
I thought it was gonna be like Mirio and Midoriya together, fighting and. But I mean that's coming, I guess.
Which, that being said, he really could have honestly followed Mirio.
Hmm.
Whoa, are you the fancy person having text during the show?
It's a Gmail.
Whoa.
Who's it from?
Hey,
I'm not gonna say.
We just watched your podcast. We want to give you $1 million.
Unfortunately, that's not it.
Just enter your social security number.
Enter your credit card numbers and those 3 wacky numbers on the back. That's it for me.
That is
for this one.
Yeah, there's not really much to say.
No.
It was a good episode.
I feel like My Hero has this trend of like everything taking place in the same room recently. Like they don't move around anymore.
Yeah, there's not really much to do, I would say.
Like they just oh, we're here. We're fighting. But I could say that about any anime. Every anime fight is in the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a stupid complaint, but
come on, like how many times did Goku and all the guys in Dragon Ball go to that?
Well, Dragon Ball is like there's 20 episodes and they haven't moved. So,
not to mention there's like that one place that they go filled with craters and water. And that's all they fucking fight in. Craters and water.
You're so mad they fight in craters and water.
Oh no, I don't have any problem with craters and water. I'm just saying that they always fight the same location. It's like they have a designated fight area. They're like, okay, you want to go against us? We'll bring you to the fucking fighting area. And then they fly over there, and then they fucking go, okay.
And then they fight for 10 episodes, and you love it.
No, I hate it because Krillin takes 5 episodes to die. I'll be honest, one of my friends, when I was growing up, his favorite character was Krillin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gross. It's kind of disgusting you said that.
Right? Like,
That's your favorite character, not Vegeta. Oh my god. Come on now.
I'll be honest, I was a Goku.
Yeah, you kind of look like a Goku.
And I will take that because it's it's not an insult.
Before we go down that rabbit hole, we're just going to end this episode. So, the usual. Check out... What am I saying? Check out. Join us on Discord. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Leave a rating. Leave something. Check us out on Friday for the episode of Lost Village, which, spoiler alert, wasn't very good.
Oh my god.
If you're listening to this on audio, check it out on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, listen to it on Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever podcasts are heard. We're on everything.
Yeah, watch it in your car. Watch it at your local bar.
Watch it.
Watch it at
ask
Panera
the bar to put
Bread.
it on the TV. Ask the bar to put it on the TV.
Go to McDonald's. Order the Mick podcast. Okay, that one was horrible.
That's my cue to leave.
I'm gonna go.
Think about what you just did.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Peace.